Hey guys, and welcome to my 2K Q&A. Thank you guys so much. I am so excited to be hitting this milestone so quickly. Like, my channel's not even a year old yet, so the fact that we're already at 2,000 subs is just like, what? But yeah, I put up a video asking you guys to ask me questions, so today I'm going to be answering them. These questions are probably going to be a little bit all over the place because I didn't organize them. I'm just reading them straight off of the video page, so there could be duplicates. Not sure. And sorry if I don't get to your question. I'm going to try to get to all of them in this video, but if it's going to be like an hour-long video, it's probably best we don't. But I'm going to try not to blab too much, so let's just get into it. So first, from Goku Time 146 is, what was your first introduction to the Elder Scrolls and how did you meet Ryder? My first introduction to the Elder Scrolls was when I was like, I think 10, back in like 2007. My brother had a friend that played Oblivion a lot and went over there to spend the night, and they played Oblivion like all night. So he came home like convinced my parents to get Oblivion, and I started watching him play it and got very obsessed. It was like I was playing RuneScape at the time, so like this was like a huge step up. Yeah, I got completely absorbed and have been ever since. And I actually met Ryder whenever I was like 11 or 12 in middle school. We had history class together. I thought he was weird. We became friends. Then Tarabi has 5 different questions. First is, what's your favorite food and YouTuber? I guess that technically counts as 2 questions. Still. My favorite food is spaghetti, and I don't know who my favorite YouTuber is right now. I feel like a lot of the YouTubers I used to watch, I don't really anymore. I guess gaming-wise, I would have to say Game Grumps right now. And then like lifestyle-wise, I think Kaylin Nicholson's my favorite. Second is, when did you get your cats and how? My only actual cat is Dova Kitty, who I think I should get for this portion of the video. So basically one summer, this thing showed up on my porch, very sad, very hurt. Her feet were all torn up, her ears, just everything. It was not looking good. It was actually before me and my family went on vacation, but whenever we came back, she was still there. She had actually killed a few things to try to appease us into letting her in. And I cried every night because I saw her out on the porch and was really sad, but my parents wouldn't let her in at first until a bunch of possums showed up on the porch and scared the crap out of her, and she started crying really loud. So my mom was like, okay, just put the cat in a carrier, we'll take her to the vet, see if she's microchipped, all that fun stuff. She wasn't. Me and Ryder went around the neighborhood seeing if she had a home. We couldn't find anyone. So, oh, you leaving now? Wow, okay. Thought what we had was special. Yeah, I'm telling a heartwarming story about you. She's eating right now, her food bowl's right there. Yeah, we never found, like, if she had an owner or anything, so she just kind of ended up staying. And she follows me around literally everywhere now. She's my absolute baby. And that was probably about a year and a half ago now, I think. As for the other cats that you may have seen in my videos in the past, those are my parents' cats. My parents have rescued a lot of cats. But I am actually living with 2 other cats right now. I'll insert little pictures or video footage right here, I don't know. One of them is Ryder's cat, Noodle, and then the other one is his mom's cat, Winston. 3 is, where are you from? I am from North Texas. Number 4 is, who's your favorite character you've ever made in the Elder Scrolls? Have I ever told y'all about my Nerevarine Teldrin? He's my favorite. I love him. He's just a grumpy old man, like, bless him. 5th and final question is, will you ever do a full playthrough of Fallout 4? And yes, I want to. I'm gonna do New Vegas once I finish Fallout 3, and then after New Vegas, I'm gonna start Fallout 4. Oh god. Hey, Doots. Hey, someone found out our secret. Have you been putting secret messages in the videos again? They're not supposed to know that you edit these, okay? The next question was actually answered for me, which I find amusing. Ow. How old are you and what's your cat's name? To which was responded 21 and Dova Kitty, and you are correct. Though Dova Kitty's name is technically Dottie, but I never call her Dottie unless if she's in trouble. I usually call her Doots. She heard her name, and she's being lovable now. Next from Noble Williams is, who's your favorite follower in Skyrim? To which Circus React said, NY is it Mercurio? Pfft, Mercurio, I think I've had him follow me once. Because my favorite, custom followers not included, because then it would just be Teldrin again. His little Cicero. I think I answered that in the latest Skyrim episode, but here he is again. Love him. Next from Queen BMV Vagabond is, while I love watching you play Elder Scrolls and Fallout, I wanted to know if you'll be playing anything that isn't from Bethesda. I am actually already, because Dragon Age is not a Bethesda game, but I get what you mean. I do plan to, like I've mentioned in the past that I want to bring The Witcher onto the channel. I'm kind of waiting until I can make sure it's like the right quality that I want it to be. So I don't know if I should get a better capture card for my PS4 or just buy it on PC, because I don't know if it'd run very smoothly while I was recording on PC, because I know it's a very beautiful, intense game. Whenever I finally stream again, I've also been thinking about either playing through the Fable series or Kingdoms of Amalur. But yeah, I will be. From No One GHF is, what was your most memorable Elder Scrolls quest, event, dialogue, or whatever? See, I was about to say that one Dark Brotherhood quest in Oblivion where you get to like kill everyone at the house party. That's my favorite quest in any game. But I remember a long time ago, back when, you know, Razr flip phones were still very popular, me and my brother were up till like 3 a.m. playing Oblivion, like every night. But this one night, I was wandering around Castle Shadenhall, and I had Life Detect on, and I just noticed some weird purple swirling coming from through the floor. So I turned on TCL, flew down there, and the Count was there. Like, constantly falling, but also like halfway sitting, just kind of like this. Just going in circles, staring at me, like his head would like crack to look at me. It was kind of terrifying. And so I pulled out my brother's flip phone and was just like recording it. And I guess I had been being a scoundrel because this guard just like pops up and like zooms in, is like, stop! You violated the law! And like, I lost it. And I missed that recording so much, that phone died. It was passed down onto me and then I like immediately broke it. But sometimes I still think about that video and it makes me laugh. Man, some of y'all being thirsty. Y'all remember this video I put up for Valentine's Day? Like, y'all would not want me to be your girlfriend. Alls I talk about to Ryder is my elves. Like, you think y'all have it bad? Try being him. That's all he hears all day. Next from Skylar Fisher is, do I play Ark or if I want to play ESO sometime? I've never played Ark, but if you want to play ESO together, I do have a Discord that should be in the description that you can join if you want, and that's usually how I'll play games with people, is through there. You can send me your username on ESO and I'll add you to the guild and everything. Next, Missy Muffin has a few questions. First is, what would be your favorite part out of all of the Elder Scrolls lore? And that would be anything relating to the Dark Elves. I love Morrowind's history, it's just so good, and I'm really fascinated with like Nerevar and like the Red Year and everything. I'm not very good at remembering lore, I try so hard to be, like I'm constantly reading or watching videos about the lore, but I'd say that's probably what I'm best at and what I'm most interested in. Favorite villains in the games and why? Jake Arthur, love him. Not just for the memes, but you know, also because the whole Nerevar Dark Elf thing. I'm trying to think of any from any like minor storyline that I like. Mana Marco in ESO is like a wife, like not so much in Oblivion. And also favorite characters in the games. Once again, favorite character of all time right here. I should have thought about this one first. I'm afraid I'm gonna forget someone now. I love Lucien LeChance, had the biggest crush on him in middle school. It's kind of embarrassing. Found a very crappy fan fiction of him I turned in middle school to a teacher, and I just love myself now. I love Caius from Morrowind. He cracks me up. Sothasil. I love Sothasil. Oh my gosh. And there's loads more, but it'd take forever if I named them all. Pollybender has some questions. First is, do you see YouTube as a hobby or as a career? I see it as a hobby that can turn into a career, but it's never something you should start doing, just seeing it as a career. You should see it as a hobby first. Next is, would you ever want to pursue art or anything else for a living? My dream job is actually what I'm working on now. It's just being able to do a bunch of different creative things from home. If I was ever actually able to make like a proper living out of YouTube, that would be great. I already do art. Like I do commissions, and then actually one of the rewards on my Patreon now is a commission. And then I think it'd be cool to write a book someday, but I doubt I'm good enough at writing to do that, but it'd be cool. So yeah, I'm trying to take like a creative career path, like it's a bunch of jumble of stuff. That's what I want to do with my life. Next is, do you have a favorite animal or do you love all animals? I do love all animals, but cats are my favorite animal. If you don't count netches, like netches aren't real, so I don't know if they count or not, but it goes netches, then cats. Next is, do you play any musical instruments? I used to play a lot. I was in guitar for like all of high school. I was in band for a little bit in middle school and high school. I played trumpet and clarinet, and then I took violin lessons as a child. I already answered favorite foods and how did you and Ryder meet / start dating. I already told how we met, but we started dating because we actually had science class senior year together, and we hadn't had any classes together since like 7th or 8th grade. So we hadn't been talking as much as we used to in middle school. I know we'd actually stop and talk in the hallway every now and then about Skyrim. Surprisingly enough, could you imagine? Yes, I was also the weird Elder Scrolls obsessed girl in high school. But yeah, we just started talking again senior year and ended up dating, even though for a month everybody else knew we were dating, but we did not. We could not figure it out if we were actually dating or not. I'd actually asked him to go to prom with me, though I had no interest in going to prom. I just didn't know how to ask him out. He thought I was asking him as a friend, and yeah, it took us the next month to figure out that we were actually dating. Next, Rodrigo Moreira Silva asks, Skyrim Oblivion or Skyblivion? Oblivion. Then what is your favorite game of all time? That's really hard because it switches rapidly between like the latest 3 main title Elder Scrolls games. Right now it's Morrowind. Sometimes it's Oblivion, and occasionally it is Skyrim. Then, have you ever played Chrono Trigger? I have not. I don't think I've even heard of it. And the most important of all, have you heard of the High Elves? Never heard of them. Next, Ryder asked, who is best girl? I know who you want me to say, but it's still Adamo. I'm sorry. He's best girl. Next, Dim Bones 64. I love your profile picture, by the way. Asked, who inspired you to do YouTube? YouTube is something I've always been interested in, even whenever I was like 10 or 11, I think 11. I was making like weird little Oblivion montages and uploading them. And then I started again in like 2015 on my old channel. I think LD Shadow Lady inspired me back then because I just did like basic cringy little Minecraft videos. And then whenever I was kind of like not feeling that channel anymore, but I didn't really have this one yet, I was just kind of in between, not really sure what I wanted to do. I was actually rewatching Claire Chabon's Skyrim series, and it was around the 15-year anniversary of Morrowind and right before the Morrowind expansion came out for ESO. And I was like, why am I not making Elder Scrolls videos exactly? Because it's something I wanted to do on my old channel, but I didn't think my computer could handle it, but I could at least do Morrowind. And see, it worked out. I got a better computer, now I can do whatever I want. Life is good. So yeah, I guess they kind of semi-inspired me, though I probably would have done it anyway. I don't know. Next from Corbin G is, what province would you like to see Elder Scrolls 6 set in and why? Now I think just like everyone else, I want it to be in Valenwood, though I would also really love the Somerset Isles, because obviously I love the elves. But I don't think it's going to be in either of those. I kind of want them to wait on Valenwood because of the huge moving tree cities. I feel like they're gonna need some pretty good technology to actually pull that off. I don't think they'll take us to Somerset Isle, especially now that an expansion for it is coming out on ESO. I don't know, I feel like it'd be weird if they did one. I say so soon, like a couple of years after the expansion, please just 2 more years, I don't know. So I have a feeling, like I think it's gonna be in Hammerfell or elsewhere. I don't know why, but I'm just like, I think it's gonna be one of those 2. I'd rather it not, but I would take anything, please. Please God, Howard, if you are out there, I am suffering, just I need something. Then Pooshi has a few questions. The first is, do you still paint or do art? I do a lot of art still, but I mostly do everything digital now. If you're wanting to see my art, I think I post most of it on Twitter, so that's probably the best place to go look. Then the next 2 I'm going to pair together because they both kind of have the same answer is, would you ever go back to Asteria? And do you ever play The Sims anymore or Minecraft? I will probably never go back to the Asteria channel just because now it surely has like 1 million ghost subscribers. And I feel like the content on there wasn't as unique as the content on here because there are so many Minecraft Sims YouTubers, not so many Animal Crossing, but I don't have a capture card for my 3DS, so I wasn't really happy with the quality over there and wouldn't want to go back and make videos I wasn't proud of. But yeah, I just feel like there's enough channels like that mine didn't really need to be there. I don't know if that sounds harsh, I was just like, I don't know, I feel like this channel is a little bit more unique because not as many people do this type of content. And I feel like we're especially lacking, I'm going on a tangent now, of other women YouTubers that do things like Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age. So if you are out there and you want to do content like I do, please. I need more YouTubers to watch. Not that I won't watch male YouTubers, but I feel like I have a tendency to watch girl YouTubers, I don't know. I do play The Sims in my free time quite a lot, but only as my Elder Scrolls characters. What a surprise. Yeah, if I ever don't upload as much as I should be in a week, it's because I'm either playing The Sims or working on art. I can guarantee you that. I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time. The next is, can you do a new room tour? I might. See, the thing is, this once again kind of goes back to quality. I'm not really happy with how my camera's quality is, so I've been saving up for a new one. But I want to get like a fancy big DSLR one, and those are really expensive, so it's going to take me forever to save up. And we might not still be living here by that time because we might actually be moving again this summer. We don't know yet, so don't expect me to. But yeah, we might be moving down to a city, which is like kind of intense. And then she also asked if I remember you. Of course I remember you. I feel like anybody that has ever commented regularly, I will remember. Like, I promise you that. Even if you like message me on like Instagram or Twitter or anything, I'm probably gonna remember you. Like, I have crap memory, but I seem to be pretty good at this at least. If you change your name a lot or icon, I might get a little confused, but usually I'm pretty good about it. Next from Kamikat is to rank the Elder Scrolls races from favorite to least. So I actually had to type this one out because a lot of them were just kind of like on the equal footing. I can tell you that my favorite 4 are obviously Dunmer, Altmer, Bosmer, and then Nords. And then after that, they're pretty much equal, though I tried to kind of rank them, I would say Redguards, Argonians, Imperials, Khajiit, Bretons, and Orcs, just because I'm not very interested in Orcs. But I think the races in Elder Scrolls are pretty cool, so I don't really have anything against any of them. Next from Destiny XO is, what's your favorite Elder Scrolls food to have your character to eat? I feel like I make Ghibli eat ash yams a lot, just because he likes ash yams himself, but I like the look of those crostata things. They look delicious. I've had something kind of similar to them, and they're really good, so whenever I see one, I just, like, have them inhale them. Next from Circus Srayak, I hope I'm pronouncing your username right, I have no idea. Are you actually just Ryder with makeup on? You got me. Do you know how hard that Morrowind video was to edit? For Dova Kitty at least, like I edit my own videos. Then Billy Crow asked, do you play any other video games besides Elder Scrolls and Fallout? Well, yes I do. These are some of my games. I have some meh DS games right there. But I mostly play on PC nowadays, so I have a lot of games on there too. Elder Scrolls is just my favorite, but I don't have enough time to put every game I play on the channel, if that makes sense. Then from Scott C is, what made you choose to be a YouTube content creator? I feel like I kinda answered this one already, but it didn't get as specific as to what made me choose. I guess I've just always really liked making videos, like even in high school whenever I wasn't doing YouTube at all. I would still help other people with like their video projects. I don't know, I just really like editing and recording. I think it's really fun. Always been really fascinated with it.
Grandma, how's it feel?
Basically, I just think it's fun. Next from Gidsmid is, do you like Studio Ghibli? And yes, I do, though I've not seen too many of the movies. From Quan Poops a Lot, excellent name, is dubbed or subbed? Subbed. And then finally, from Idart Moores is, what's your favorite part or thing in your room? And my favorite part of my room currently is these little dangling netches. They're so cute, I'm so proud of them. Their names are Moreau and Squat, named after Gonair's netches. Yeah, like I said, I really like netches. But yeah guys, that's all the questions I'm going to be answering today. Thank you guys so much again for 2,000 subscribers. Like, we've already grown so much just from when we hit the milestone on it was actually on April 1st. I was like, y'all better not prank me. And then I felt really bad that the video I uploaded immediately after I hit 2K was a joke. Sorry. But yeah, you guys have no idea how much it means to me that y'all like my dumb little channel and that y'all listen to me cry about my elves. Honestly, it just means everything to me. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.